Hello everyone! So in this video, I'm going to talk about the next step to manifesting the life you want. Hi, my name is Dee. Welcome to my channel. If you have not watched the first video I made about manifestation, it's going to be in the link below. There'll be several links, so please check them out. There will be timestamps on most of those links there, so I tend to ramble a little bit, but you could go straight to the time stamps that you need to get the goodies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I always address every single comment. Okay, so in the previous video, I talked about how to manifest the life that you want or anything you need for that matter. And I shared a little bit of my process, which is journaling. So the first step in manifesting anything you need is getting crystal clear about what you need. My process involves this is that bugging me. My process involves journaling because that's what works for me. Like I said, this is just more than one way to skin a cat. I don't know if I should say that here, but there's more than one way to do this to get results. I know people who could just close their eyes and manifest things. That doesn't really work for me like that. Me, I have to put ink to paper. I have to do different process. That's what brings it home to me, and I always get result and I manifest like this. I got the right hand this time. So the first step is to get clear. As I mentioned before, watch that first video. And the second step to this is to ground the energy is awareness. How do you do that exactly? For me, here's how I go about it. I look around. I mean, depending on what I'm manifesting, sometimes I don't actually have an example or an inspiration because it's something new that is unique to me. But if it's not a situation, let's say if it's not a situation like that where you want, let's say, a certain lifestyle, and you could identify around you other people who have that particular lifestyle, or you want this position, right, a job, a position, and you could identify other people around you who have this particular position or work, that sort of setting, or if it's a relationship that you want. This one is huge. A lot of people are very relationship challenged and they have a lot going on in their relationship and they want to affect change. Let's say it's a relationship that you want and you have another couple, friends or whatever, relatives that have the relationship that you desire. That's that type of relationship, that heart to heart connection, intimate relationship. You would observe these people and then you would also go back to your journal. These people, this inspiration that have the things that you already are seeking to manifest, how do they feel right now? How do they eat? What do you think their daily routine will be? Let's say you are your goal is health, right? And you have this person that has that figure, that body, the exact muscle and firmness and tightness that you're trying to get for yourself, right? You could think about, how do you think this person live right now? What do they do right now as a routine? And if this is not very clear right now, I could bring this concept up. Have you ever heard of dressing for the job you want but not the job you have? That's pretty much the same thing. Similar, I would say. Not the same, but it's very similar. How do you think these people live? How do you think they feel? Right? If it's that relationship that you have, that person who has this relationship, how do you think they feel? All of that is helping you in crystallizing this. So it takes that energy, that thought process, that desire from the ethers, and as in the realm of thoughts, and bring it to reality for you. That's what that does. You look around them, you look at these people, you're like, what type of friends do you think they keep around them? Another analogy, since that's kind of my life right now. Okay, let's say, you're moving and you moved and you're bringing in new furniture. The first thing you need to do if you buy new furniture is to get rid of your old furniture. The stuff that's old, you get rid of them. Because if you bring in the old stuff, you don't leave room for the new, whatever it is that you're trying to bring. What you look around your house, how does that energy in your house reflect what you're trying to create right now? Look at your friends, your surrounding, your thought process, the things that you say in your mind on repeat. How does that reflect what you're trying to manifest right now? Like I said, not other people want to be looking at other people and trying to understand and get a feel for what they're feeling. You know, people, I know some of you out there who could just close your eyes and bring this home. Me, I could sometimes do it. Sometimes I do need a little help. I need to find a point of focus, you know, because I don't know if you guys noticed by now. Sometimes I'm a little scattered. My mind races 100 miles an hour. I have ideas, thoughts, and life going on, right? And sometimes I'm all over the place. I need a point of focus, but that's just me. Some people don't need any of that. So if you don't need any of that, you could just do that work without even having an example of anyone who has the stuff that you want. It is something new, something unique to you, to your life, or whatever. How do you think you would feel having that stuff right now? Or whoever had that stuff right now, they're trying to manifest. How do you think they live? How do you think they feel? What is their lifestyle? What did they need to get rid of? What did they need to alter? How did they need to transform? Okay, who did they keep around them? If you're manifesting a relationship or something, well, you kind of have to get rid of the old idiot who's standing there and blocking your way, right? Because that energy is interference that you don't need. Right? It's just garbage. It's just noise, right? All that is slowing down your manifestation process, right? So that's the next step. The next step is, what are you willing to let go? What are you willing to leave behind? How are you willing to transform? I know that's a lot of question. I say it's one step, but it all relates to just that one particular reason you're doing it. You're trying to, what you're doing when you're asking all these questions, you are taking what you want, the desire, whatever you're manifesting, from the realms of thought, from the ethers, and bringing it to reality. Because once you bring it to reality, all these answers to those questions will bring a certain feeling in you. You have to bring this into your body. So yes, you have the thought, you have the idea of whatever that you want. Now, how do I bring it back? Bring it here to 3D. Bring it here in your body. It helps you feel what you want. Feel your desires. You're walking those shoes emotionally. You have it already. You're dressing for the job you want. You have it now. It's not here yet, but you are bringing the awareness of how you feel having it now. These people, how do they feel? How do they eat? How do they live? What's their routine, you think? So you could direct those questions to you. If you had this life now, if you had the very thing that you want now, how would you wake up this morning? What would you be doing now? Where would you be going this evening? That's when you bring the feeling and emotion that would help you crystallize and set the emotion in body, in reality. Anyway, that's a very crucial step. I'll come back with the next step, but watch the first video. This is Dee signing out. Bye.